Hello guys, so they'll be taking a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. This is episode 1 of the series. Yes, I know I've restarted this like 15 billion times. But let's just redo this and make it better than it used to be. So we are going to look straight ahead to these northern Caspian areas. It's a pretty cool area. Got recommended by Augusto, which is now I think, yeah, he's in like a camp. So yeah, let's just continue the video. So we see the first pocket of people popping up right here, with multiple pieces of people actually popping up in these random areas. These areas are specifically around the Caspian. More lore on that later. But we see pockets popping up all around the Caspian, and some of these are even inland. But we see the first pocket of civilization actually emerging right here in this northern pocket right here. That's the eraser, Benelux. So we see this popping up right up here. And these guys expand a bit until they start exploring. And exploring they do because they do pretty well at it, yes. When they will start moving downwards and a bit to here, we see this other pocket right here exploring a bit more themselves. We also see that these two pockets will connect up with each other, and we'll actually see another nation forming. This will be a yellow nation. Now this yellow nation will pop up right here. This is going to become the biggest nation so far, covering the most of this Caspian, or of the East Caps. I hate this language. I just started speaking native Flemish right here. But I probably shouldn't, because that will ruin my view. So we'll see that the red team will continue expanding, or exploring, mostly exploring, down the Caspian. And eventually they will discover the yellow group, and they do not like the yellow group. These guys are racist. Oh no. Anyway, the red team will keep exploring. And they will basically expand. That's basically what's just going to happen, and I should stop saying basically, because basically I keep saying basically. Anyway, the red team will expand like this, and they will make their own national flag and stuff, because yes, they just discovered that they can kill sheep, and they are basically coloring the sheep and then saying that that's their flag. So now they have like an army of red sheep. Anyway, we see that the red team will start making a spearhead, or exploring a spearhead, down to this group. Wait, what's happening? Okay, to this group right here. And the red team's gonna think, wait, there's more people here? Okay, bet. And then they will start basically expanding rapidly to make the people their people. So they make this very ugly border, and they will just continue exploring. They just continue exploring and expanding down into this group right here, making their borders still horrendous. What the, oh my days, I'm on the wrong layer. Yay! I hate this. Yeah, let's basically just fix this up. This needs to be some border gore, because you need a border gore for a good border gore. Anyway, you see it looking something like this, and the people here have had enough, because these guys, everything like they mine from the Caspian is straight sent back up to the red team. Now, what does this team do? Oh golly gosh, we see full-on rebellions forming. And these are some big rebellions. We also see some smaller ones popping up near these end and even by this coastline. They start expanding up and then we see them invading into the red team. With what? Oh, they are just killing their sheep and making the red team very, very sad. But also, these guys are fighting with something new. Horses. These guys are using horses to basically trample the people from the red team. And they will very quickly take over these lands because the people here have been waiting for this to happen. We'll see that the blue team will continue invading into the red team until the red team is forced to surrender. So now let's take a look at the peace treaty of the old peace treaty. So we see this peace treaty looking something like this, with the with the red team losing a bunch of land. Now, what will happen next? Well, more exploration of the red team, surprisingly. The red team is in search of less hostile nations, like the blue team, and they basically want to get away from them as fast as possible. So they will start rapidly exploring upwards, more into these Russian areas, and these areas start getting cold because winter just hit. This is the third winter that they have had in this world, and it's harsher than before because they are all the way up here now. So the red team will just keep on pushing after the government forces these guys to just keep on pushing forward. And we will basically see that the red team will move. Just like that, they just gave up. So they will establish their new nation right up here, which is just a blob right now. And the rest will be, because nobody is here, will be swiftly annexed by the blue team. Just like that, there is still some traces of the red team existing, but now it's under a new flag and a new ruler, which this new ruler people like very, very much. So now we see what will happen to the red team, which will be them exploring even more. They really want the ideal living conditions, even though it's very, very cold up here. But they will just keep expanding. They also were in a huge block of people. But something interesting happened. While they were moving, the red team leader basically got killed. They don't know who did it, but now there is a big, big lockdown until they find the culprit. Which is pretty bad because the red team was heavily relying on the work between the people. So, but now where no one trusts each other, the red team is not doing so well. But we still will see them expanding if I can manage to. But we'll still see them expanding, which will look like. Ooh, will look something like this. I don't like these borders, but I'm gonna keep them like this. And in the next episode, I will be introducing capitals to this. But now to end off this video, we'll just see some more exploration by the yellow team, which is actually very friendly with the blue team. They both really hated the red team, so why don't you, if you have a common enemy, why don't you work together to defeat that common enemy? So we'll see that the yellow team will be expanding greatly. I keep layers. I don't like layers. We'll see the yellow team expanding something like this. And that will be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please go ahead and subscribe. My new sub goal is 200 subscribers. I would really enjoy if we managed to hit that. I know it's pretty far away as of right now. I am at 179 subscribers, which is a huge jump from my last video when I had like around 70. So, oh no, wait, not my no, my recent video was a 180 special. But anyway, yeah, okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was episode 1, or the new wicso. Why I discontinued the old one was because I lost motivation. I would have continued it, but then I got some advice where to start a new one. So I just did this, and I should stop yapping. And thanks to everybody watching this video, watching these videos. It really makes me happy. So see y'all later. Bye.